I highly recommend running away, shutting the door, turning the lights off, and everyone will just sleep. Okay, so today we're gonna talk holla-dos and holla-don'ts for etiquette. So there's an old saying that goes, if it ain't moving, monogram it, and I do not abide by that. If your toboggan has a pom-pom on top or a little fur fluff, you don't need a monogram on that. There's already a lot going on there. I don't mind a monogrammed Christmas ornament. I think they make a pretty good gift, especially if you know the recipient is one of those big believers that everything should be monogrammed. That would be a thoughtful gift. They won't be on my tree though. Never, ever, ever post pictures of what you've received on Christmas Day unless it is a puppy. Nobody needs to see your iPad or the new sweater you got or your Birkin bag. If you're the relative who's running around taking pictures of people, that's so fine. But before you post on social media, get people's approval, or they might, return next year with some unflattering photos of you. How to politely decline a holiday invitation. Here's the thing, folks. You're allowed to say no, but you just have to do it nicely. So the best way to do it is just to say, hate that I can't be there. Hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, etc. If you were invited via email, an email response is perfectly fine. A text, same thing. If you get a really nice invitation in the mail and they've listed a phone number, go ahead and pick up the phone and call. It won't kill you to have 5 minutes of human interaction. Let's talk tacky Christmas sweater parties. This is one of the few times that adults feel like they can throw a themed party and it's okay, so just go for it. Just be a good sport and participate. If you don't have any tacky sweaters in your closet, you should probably examine more closely. I bet there's one hiding in there somewhere, even if you didn't realize it was tacky. There's such a thing as too tacky though. If it's vulgar, skip it. Tacky Christmas sweaters include blinking lights and a big Rudolph. We don't have to go gross here. The dirty Santa game. Abide by the budget. If they said $10 was the max, stop at $10. It's really annoying to go and you've done the best you can with $10 and somebody else clearly didn't abide by that. Instagram is the lazy man's way to send out a Christmas card. Don't do that. I personally love getting cards in the mail the most because it's the one time of year people really do send festive mail, and when you're already getting all those holiday bills, you really just want to open up an envelope of a smiling face. Let's talk Wi-Fi. If you're staying overnight somewhere, it is totally kosher to ask your host for the Wi-Fi password after you've already been there for a few hours. You don't want to say, hey, how are you? What's the Wi-Fi? I love throwing a party, but my tolerance for other people ends at a certain time, as most people's do. If you've really hit your limit, politely excuse yourself to the bathroom if need be. Take your sweet time to yourself, and when you feel ready for human contact again, emerge. It's always good form to show up with a small hostess gift. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant, but it should be easy for the hostess to accept, put away, and then carry on hosting. Every now and then you get a gift that you're just really not that excited about. Now is time to turn up the Meryl Streep and give the best performance of your life. Say thank you and smile really big, and that's all you need to do. Now, if someone gives you a gift and you don't have one to give in return, don't make an excuse. Just thank them so much for the gift and how glad you are to see them. It's great to have a stash of little gifts that are not tagged, not for anyone specific, that you can quickly, hand them in return. Merry Christmas, y'all, and keep it classy. Oh, and the one time it's okay to re-gift, share this video with your friends.